Morphegenix podcast is it's a podcast that interviews or talks with and has discussions with people in the agribusiness as well as the food industries. So our aim is to have discussions and interviews with people doing interesting things in those industries. So I'm very happy to have you as a guest today on the podcast.
Okay, great stuff. Charles, what do your customers, because I mean, they would probably be the best judge of this. Do your produce, tomatoes, peppers, basil, versus from a aquaponics farm versus the produce from a soil-based environment, so soil-based farm? How do the two stack up?
There's no comparison. No comparison. The aquaponics produce is superior in terms of taste, in terms of texture, in terms of the nutrients. It's no comparison. And I say that with a great amount of pride. No comparison. There is no comparison. And I say this, you have not tasted a tomato until you taste an aquaponics grown tomato. The tomatoes that if you shop in a supermarket, even if you buy organic, okay, what's labeled or certified organic, you have not had a tomato until you've had an aquaponics tomato or lettuce, aquaponics lettuce or basil. The texture, the nutrient value. I feed my fish a blend of organic fish food that I have had specially formulated for the type of fish that I use. I use tilapia and barramundi. And I have worked with a company here in the States for a while on putting together a formulation that best suits each specific species of fish that I use. And that's all that I feed them. Is that organic fish food. Therefore, I find, this is me personally, I find that the quality of the produce that you should, just in the color, you haven't seen a really, really deep green head of lettuce like I produce. You don't see it in supermarkets. It's usually white and a very, very light green lettuce, regardless of the variety, the different types of lettuce. I mean, it's something about that natural interaction between the fish and the water that it makes a tremendous difference.
Brilliant.
If you get an opportunity to find someone that's growing produce aquaponically, go and purchase some of their lettuce and go back to your local supermarket and purchase a couple of heads of lettuce and sit down, and you'll know the difference immediately.
Wow. Okay. Now I'm getting hungry as we speak. Okay. Really pleasure speaking with you, and I hope to be in touch pretty soon.
Take care. Be well.